Hello, this is Jo here, and we are going to validate your passive income generated idea. So you should have gone through the passive income generator by now and found a few ideas that you are looking to make sure that they are something that will sell. So this is a really important step in the whole process, because often people will skip this. They think they've got this genius idea, they'll go ahead and make the thing and put it out there, and then crickets. So you really need to make sure that what you want to make is something that people want to buy, and that's what this exercise is for. So this will take you a bit of time. I recommend, setting maybe half an hour aside so you can do some proper deep research. And remember that whatever comes up, either it will be useful in one way or the other. It'll either help you create a better product, or it'll show you that your product idea is perhaps something that's not going to sell. So it's going to save you time. Right. So the first thing you need to do is make a copy of the Passive Income Idea Generator Validator over in Airtable. So this is free to use. You just need to make a copy of the base, and it's basically just a fancy database. But I find this really easy to keep all my research notes and easy to go back to when I want to use any of the data that I found for copy for writing sales pages and things like that. Okay, so let's start with Google. So let's say that one of your passions is camping, and one of your skills, I've already checked, look, one of your skills is being organised, so a checklist. And as you can see, these are all the different things that have come up. Let's just have a look at camping checklist. There's images. So a lot of these look like they're going to be just free checklists. Let's have a look at camping checklist PDF. I think these are just going to be freebie ones you can download, which isn't great if you want a product, but this would be a great thing to get people to opt in for your mailing list. So yeah, it's just free PDF. So camping checklist, if we go back to the database, mostly freebie PDFs. Didn't really turn up much product wise. Okay, so let's go over to Amazon, and I've already put this in to save a little bit of time. And we have got someone here. So let's have a look. This has got reviews, so let's have a look at this one. And collects the information as you go through it. So we'll take the URL and name of the product. So I'm just copying and pasting, and I like to have both windows open at once because I find that easier. And it's $10.95. So, and search term was camping checklist. So let's see. We do high quality. Okay, so I'll just take a copy of those for notes. Of course, I'm copying this stuff, but it'll only ever be used for personal reasons. It's not like I'm going to sell it or anything or copy it. All right, top reviews. It's only got 2 anyway. Love the checklist, fun and useful. So that's nice. Didn't say why they loved it so much. And a 1-star review, so this is going to be good. Really, the first item is alcohol. Let's get drunk up and let the family get hurt. Yeah, that's the first thing you should have. Give me a break, what a joke. Okay, so obviously they're not very happy about that. But that is a really good point, because you might think it's funny to put, beer or vodka or whatever at the top of the list, but not everyone will. So maybe you want to have alcohol in the list, but you could have it as like a cheeky PS at the end, or rather than having it at the first item. So this is obviously a genuine thing that somebody's annoyed at. So I would take that into account when you're creating your checklist if you decide to go forward with it. Okay, so you can do this, go through several products and have a look what else there is, and also relative searches. So I don't know, campsite gear, campsite accessories. See what comes up, and obviously it depends what you are searching for, but you might get something that will help you decide on what else you could put out there. Right, so Etsy. There's quite a lot on Etsy, so I think this is the place to sell your camping checklists. Let's find one with camping. Let's try this one. Okay, so again, and camping checklist. And this is an instant download. So the last one was an actual physical product, but this one is a PDF to download, which for a passive income product is so much better, because you don't have to touch it. Once it's up there and running, people can just download it when they need it. The price point. So yes, it is cheaper, because it's only $4.22. The last one was over $10, but you've not got production costs and you've not got any time costs to consider. Once you're done, you're done. So has this person got any reviews? Etsy's reviews are a little bit more difficult, because it goes on the whole items, not the specific thing that you want to buy. Can't see any for the... She's got all, I'm assuming it's a woman, 5-star reviews all the way through, so obviously what she's doing well. What else does it say? What can we learn? Okay, you can fill in either by computer or print it out and fill it by hand. That's good to know. And you get it in there's 3 different files. So we'll copy that. Okay, so we haven't got reviews for that one, never mind. And then let's just try Teachers Pay Teachers. So Teachers Pay Teachers is really for teachers that are selling to other teachers. And there are a lot of printables on here. There's thousands and thousands of them. And I didn't think there would be a camping checklist, so I was quite surprised when this last list came up. Backyard camping checklist and adventure hunt. So these are a little bit more fun. Word search for kids, camping planner and worksheet. So it might be that you thought about doing the camping checklist, but then when you see these sort of things on here, it might spark some other ideas on what you could include with your checklist. How could you make your checklist more valuable? You know, could you have a checklist just for the kids? Or could you include something else in the checklist which is missing in other people's checklists? Or maybe do a bundle of checklists? You know, it's endless when you start playing around with the different ideas. So anything that you think of that as you're going along, write them down and keep them in the notes. Right, so that is really for printables, but I just wanted to show you Udemy as well. So this is more for courses. So if you were going to do, put in photography for kids, or kids photography. Digital photography for kids, photos of your kids. So there's two angles that you could go at. You could be doing a course for the kids so the kids can learn to take photographs, or you could do a course for parents to take photographs of their kids. And you could even niche down even more, and it could be iPhone moms taking photos of their kids. Thing with the Udemy, it doesn't matter what you price it, they're going to knock it down to, it's $9.99 in pounds, it's usually $10 or something. So know that whatever you price it at, they're going to knock it down to rock bottom pricing. And people wait until the deals come up, and that is their model. But as long as you know that in advance, you don't have to sell your course on Udemy. There are plenty of other places you could be doing it. But this is a good place to look and see whether what you want to create is actually already out there. So if we just have a quick look. Again, take a copy of the course and the URL and everything. And then let's have a look in the comments. The tutor comments were not very constructive. Nice job. More constructive criticism. That's a good comment. Not very good at explaining things. So the negative comments are usually the best ones for getting information, because this is the thing that people are annoyed at and not happy about. So if you can include those negative things in your product, then you're going to be like one step above whatever's already out there. So good. The positive ones, see if you can find out. So this one says, gives good points and tips for photography, making it kid friendly and easy for them to understand. That's not very nice. The instructor knows much about photography. He stutters and stops talking a lot. She said it was too basic. So that's what this is all about, validating your ideas. So go and just research, really, check out what is out there, collect the price points, because that will help you when it comes to pricing your product at the end of the day. The positive and negative reviews, because that will help you see what you need to include or not to include, and it will also give you great copy for when you're writing your sales pages. So you can use this kind of copy that's in the comments or reviews and add it to the sales pages. You know, write as your customer writes. And any other useful notes, you know, things that are included in it, how it's formatted, you know, things that, so for a course you can see what the contents are, and this will just give you an idea of what kind of thing to produce, and whether, you know, you might not want to do a course exactly like this. You might want to focus on something slightly different, but it'll give you a good idea of the structure and things that are already selling. Okay, if you've got any questions, pop over to the Mums That Rock group and tag me over there, give me a shout, and I will help you where I can. And have fun with it. You know, this is the most boring part, if I'm to be honest, but just see it as a fun hour or two doing a bit of research to see whether you're going to make loads of money at the end of the day. All right, keep an eye on your inbox because there will be more information coming your way soon.